Want to learn more about your true nature? Check out the many interviews and short videos produced by our friends at ispirit.us. Like their page at facebook.com/ispirit.dotus and browse through their many posts and be inspired by the wonderful and positive messages about life that they share with their community. If you would like to study the works of Spiritism and delve deeper into this philosophy that will be guaranteed to enrich your life by teaching you about the greater life, check out EdiseofAmerica.com. At EdiseofAmerica.com you can find all of the seminal works of Spiritism written and compiled by Allan Kardec, translated from its original French to English, as well as other Spiritist works that serve to add to the immaterial treasure that is the Spiritist philosophy and doctrine. As one of our subscribers and followers, be sure to use promo code iSpirit_love to get 10% off from your next purchase and continue to support this beautiful work of dissemination. iSpirit_love to get 10% off from your next purchase. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone, to our studies concerning what is Spiritism, this wonderful book that talks about the Spiritist doctrine for us in an introductory manner and fashion that allows us to capture the essence of the doctrine itself and the philosophy, and to give us a sort of a broad stroke of what it is all about. And last time we had begun talking about a section entitled Communications with the Invisible World, and today we're going to pick up where we left off, jumping ahead a little bit and going straight to item 40. So let's get to it. So item 40 of chapter 2 of the section entitled Communications with the Spirit World, we see the following. High order spirits are concerned solely with intelligent manifestations intended for our instruction. So this makes perfect sense. If we have a serious meeting where we are trying to communicate with the spirits in the other realm of existence, or in the other dimension, if you will, we are going to invite those of a serious nature to come and share with us perhaps a message, some kind of guidance, whatever it may be. It is going to be of a serious nature depending upon those that constitute the meeting. If everybody is aligned in thought, in feeling, has done the proper preparation, which is to pray, to meditate, to connect with what is sublime, in order to invite into that atmosphere, into that ambiance, the right presence, the right manifestations, then these serious brothers who have discarnated are going to come and give us these wonderful communications that oftentimes are quite enlightening, and they bring us a feeling of elevation, so to speak, where we really feel as if we have experienced a parcel or a fraction of what it's like, of what it is like to be among the divine, among those who have already traversed certain levels of existence and have earned the merit through their own efforts and work to achieve a certain level of evolution, be it intellectual or love and virtuous moral type of evolution. So it's a wonderful, wonderful experience for those who participate, and perhaps for those who end up participating in one of these meetings. Again, this is a very serious process. It requires a lot of preparation, a lot of study. We have to go back to the Spirit's book, we have to go to the medium's book, we have to read in depth about these things so we can maybe cohesively put something together. And in the Spiritist centers, usually courses are offered that allows one to prepare correctly via the right studies and the right methods to participate in these meetings as well. It's not something frivolous, and it's not something based entirely on curiosity, because as we know, if it was something based on curiosity and just as a joke, the spirits who may manifest themselves and even waste the time, quote unquote, to come and present themselves and manifest themselves are going to be spirits of a lower order. In essence, not to say that they're any less important than anyone else, but spirits who are interested in making fun of people and poking and making jokes or making scathing remarks or scaring people unnecessarily, things like that. But if it's in a serious nature, then we're going to invite those of a serious essence as well. It is rather similar to our current existence, our lives. If we go to a faculty in college or to a classroom in college to listen to a lecture where everybody is serious and attentive to what is being said and explained, the person who's going to be teaching is going to be a serious individual, a spirit incarnated in the body that is exercising the profession of a professor at that time, who is lecturing and teaching about a serious subject. Now, if we go somewhere that is a place with an atmosphere of fun, let's say, for example, a comedy show, there is not going to be a scientist up on the stage giving a lecture. It's going to be someone who is just going to be making jokes and telling satirical stories, anecdotal stuff, or anecdotes and things like that. So we see the comparisons between the spirit world and the real life. So based on this, the high order spirits are going to be present when it's something serious. The low order spirits are going to be present when it's just a joke and nobody really prepared themselves in accordance with what the Spiritist doctrine teaches us. And again, this is something that has to be reserved for a more in-depth course. It is very intricate and very detailed. Item 41 says, communicating with spirits must always be done calmly and thoughtfully, as we had already talked about. We must never lose sight of the fact that spirits are the souls of men and women, and that it would be inappropriate to make them the object of a game or entertainment. Of course, we wouldn't do this to people who are living and breathing amongst us in our realm of existence, because that would make them feel, that would be condescending towards them. That would be as if you're belittling that personality. So obviously we wouldn't do that here. We're not going to do that, especially when that individuality, that personality has left the body. We have to have respect for these entities, much like we have to have respect for others in society. Society doesn't end with this life. It continues in a much more detailed, in a much more specific manner outside of the circumscribed realm of existence on the planet in which we inhabit. If we owe due respect to mortal remains, we ought to have more respect for the spirit. Frivolous and thoughtless meetings thus fail in their duty, and persons who take part in them should be mindful that they themselves may be called to the spirit world at any moment, and would not look favorably on being treated with such little deference. Of course not. No one likes to be disrespected, so this applies to the spirits. They're not just some randomly wandering entity waiting for someone to call upon them. No, they are people who are tending to other tasks and duties, be whatever those are in the other realm of existence, who are busy. So they're not going to appreciate anyone who just makes fun of them or is just trying to get some entertainment out of such a manifestation or such a meeting. It has to be something serious if you're looking for a serious result.